Okay, everybody, we are sitting in beautiful Miami on a gorgeous, windy day here, celebrating the third annual 5K Park Fest at historic Virginia Key Beach Park. And we are absolutely honored to be here this afternoon for this festive occasion. I am joined here by my co-host, Sally Villalba. We are the co-founders of World Business Radio Network. How are you today, and aren't you excited?
I am super excited, and we're here with our hats, with our glasses, enjoying this marvelous event that these two geniuses put together. These are the brains under this operation. So welcome, Bert, and welcome, Marley.
We have Marley Q and Bert Casanova. How are you guys doing?
We're doing excellent today. How are you, Pete?
I'm doing terrific. Then, Marley, how are you?
Fabulous.
She's always.
That's going to be the buzzword: hashtag fabulous and hashtag kindness, of course, right?
Yes. Hashtag we park. We park.
Okay, so that's 3 of them there so far. Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, there's so much I want to ask you right now, but I know that we can't keep you here forever. Because we've got so many guests that are joining us here today, participants. And my language is getting good right there?
You've got the lingo.
We are parked here, and we are partner, and we are participant.
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting really good at this. Hey guys, let's just go back to the beginning of all of this and what sparked this idea, what motivated you, and everything that's led up to this day here.
Well, I appreciate that question. We can't go that way back because we only have a few minutes. But really what sparked the inspiration for this particular event here today was the 10th anniversary of 9/11. We were inspired to create an event that would unite our community to perform acts of random kindness for the people that park every day, our servicemen and women, military, veterans, police, firefighters, and their families. And that event has grown and molded into where we are today, where now it doesn't just benefit our servicemen and women, it benefits all nonprofit organizations.
Absolutely. That's right. She pretty much nailed it. she never leaves me anything to say.
I'm kind of getting that feeling from time to time with my co-host here, but that's okay.
That's why I took the mic from her. I could tell.
So you guys talk. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But so I know that you and Marley's the face of it all, and you're the behind the scenes. Which behind the scenes, if behind the scenes wouldn't be there, all this wouldn't happen either. So. What is your role in all of this, and how do you see all this come to fruition?
Oh my goodness. Well, obviously my role. What I tell you, it's definitely not the event production. I never want to have anything to do with event production, but what I have been doing, at least for Park Project and for what we're creating, is kind of ironing out the initiatives that we're rolling out. A huge part of spreading kindness is having actual initiatives that we can not only do in our community, but replicate in other communities, right? This event itself, we would love to get it to other communities along the East Coast of the United States as soon as we can find a great model that works here and we build it up high, good enough here. But then our second initiative that we're going to be unveiling today is our Spark Coin. And what our Spark Coin is a pay it forward coin, right? Where the purpose is to inspire other people all across the world, whether they've heard about Park or they know about kindness and how important it is or not, inspire those people to perform acts of random kindness. So as far as what I do, I don't know, I think we kind of blur the line as to what each other do. We cover each other. I'm always devil's advocate, and she's more of like, I love it, this is great, and that's kind of how we sit. We're actually very different in many ways, and that's what makes us work so well together,
I couldn't agree with you more. Just example, Sally and I, there's one of us is the real big thinker and the dreamer and the creative one. The other one is kind of bringing you down to earth a little bit. But we've learned how to kind of do that to each other as well. And I can see the dynamics between both of you here. And that's been, I think, the secret sauce of your success here so far.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I have a friend of mine that he looked at me after last year's event, and he's like, man, this was so awesome what you guys put together. And then afterwards he stops and he's like, man, how in the world do you work with your wife?
Yeah, we get that a lot.
and I was like, man, it's really easy when my wife is Marley, and we have there's something special about how.
Let's all do a 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay, move on here.
I'll tell you what. It's very important to be able to give each other, the space that you need, not only to be creative, because we're both dreamers and we're both very creative. And generally, I'm more of the, stay grounded type of person, but she'll ground me from time to time, and it's great to to have somebody that's always got your back no matter what, you know?
Absolutely, and wherever, the Spark Coin idea, it may have been initiated by a specific act of kindness that happened at our first event, and then we had a conversation about what if this coin, we can make it trackable, and it could be a pay it forward token, and we worked together, and he's really 100% the genius, the brains behind that platform, parkproject.org, the coin tracker, 5kparkfest.com, and really just complementing the entire marketing effort has been him. So we're 100% co-founders in this.
Marley, so we're here now, okay, and things are rocking and rolling. We can hear the music in the background. We're hearing the cheering of all the teams showing up here. Everyone has really got smiles from from ear to ear so far. What can we expect today in this event as it's starting to kick off right now?
Beautiful. So coming up very soon, we're going to have some Zumba dancing coming up, get people moving and loose and really getting comfortable. Sometimes networking at events like this can be uncomfortable, so we've made it really fun and easy to do that. Instead of getting a number on your bib, they have letters, and the whole purpose is words with parkers or words with friends. Encourage kind connections. We're going to have a mini run for the kids coming up at 1:30. That's presented by Wendy's. We have our big official welcome that's going to be very special. We have the United States Southern Command headquarters going to do our presentation
color
of
guard.
colors, and Adriana Foster, Latin American, Mexican superstar.
She's an idol.
Yes, so she'll be singing.
And we're also going to have problem kids before all of that performing, killing the stage. I mean, sure, I'm a little biased. That's my band. But we are going to
That's the
deliver
opening
a good
act.
performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, we could never forget Problem Kids. Sorry about that one. Absolutely.
I love it there.
Absolutely.
Hey, how many people do you expect here today?
Well, we are expecting over 1,000 people throughout the event. It is a 7-hour event, so it's come, park, have a good time. There's really, there's a program and things happening, but it's really a beautiful day at the park, so join us. So between 11 and 6, we expect probably over 1,000 people coming out today.
And here's the course that we're going to be walking, jumping, hopping, running, in wheels, whatever you want, just walk. You perform acts of random kindness throughout, and you're done. So this is not about you sweating it all out or anything. If you want to do that, that's up to you. That's fine. We're sweating it out already. But just come and participate. The important thing is that you're here. The important thing is to participate and spread kindness and just have these acts of random kindness and perform it throughout the day. And once you leave, just keep on going. Like Marley said the other day in an interview on the station, was like, there's never an ending to performing acts of random kindness, and that's what you want to do now. That's great. And that's what we want to also remind everyone here. There's never an ending to perform acts of random kindness.
And I got to tell you that, when you were on my show a little bit over a week ago, the world needs kindness more than ever right now. It really does, because we're split in so many different ways, and we've got to focus on the solution, and both of you and your entire team is focused on that solution. And it starts by what we do to help each other, how we interact with each other, the fact that we reach out with kindness, with no judgment for the other person, what they represent, just before the fact they're a human being on this planet.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and especially now when things are pretty dark, right? And we have a lot of, just tragedy happening and just so much to be either sad or down about. And there's this beautiful thing, we say to be the spark. It's an action statement. We don't want people to agree with our message of kindness. We want people to do it, to be it, to live it. And there is no better time to be the spark and share that light than in moments of darkness. So we ask everyone here today, we appreciate WBRN and all your listeners and viewers who are the spark and are spreading this kindness every day. That's what this is about.
Yeah. I agree 100%. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of people right now, especially with these elections coming up and the situation that we have with these two candidates or whatnot, and a lot of people are looking for a leader to come out and really make a difference. But we have a completely different stance on the way that it should be. We feel that we can make a much larger impact if all the people who are already upset or who are already, are looking for something else, if we all come together and we practice this kindness and we unite as people, we can really make a difference, and it doesn't, you don't need a strong leader to, heading your country. Obviously you do, but we need to, you
Every
yourself.
single one of us that has that opportunity to lead.
Exactly.
Every single one of us.
Exactly. And spreading kindness and inspiring kindness in other people through example. not telling you got to be kind, but just being
Just
kind.
doing it.
Just doing it.
That's
and
it.
showing people how easy it is. You're gonna feel good when someone's kind to you. You're gonna want to be kind to somebody else, and that's what we really want to get people to understand, that you have the power to really make an impact and to start this change.
And, you know, I'm thinking a little bit about this. Number one, it's a movement. This is not, it's this event, but it is a 365-day-a-year movement. And, you know, one perfect example of where you can show kindness, let's say you're in your local supermarket and you have a cat, you know, someone bagging your groceries there. It's just before they're done, say, thank you for helping me. And look at them and say, thank you.
It's that
Those
simple.
little examples right there. You know what I mean? Have a great day today. How are you doing today? That's
many-
all you have to do.
How many times don't you smile? And I would laugh because when we used to live in Hollywood and we barely knew any of our neighbors, and I would laugh because I would purposely almost like make it a joke for myself. I would see somebody, I would smile and say hello, and they would get super awkward. And I would tell her, what's wrong with our neighbors? Like, why can't they just? I don't want.
You know, it's gotten so
I'm not
sad.
trying to sell you anything. Yes, but by the
Exactly.
end they were.
You know, it's really weird to them because so many people do not treat them with kindness.
Right.
So it's, you know, they're expecting the worst, and I think what you're doing here is you're taking the initiative to say it doesn't have to be that way.
Exactly. And even if somebody doesn't understand that right now, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to be kind to
That's
you,
it.
your neighbor, your friend, no matter who you are, what you are. It does not matter. We don't look at any of that. It's all about just being kind to the person next to you.
And I would go even further. When you're doing that, when you're kind to other people, that's when you feel even better. Even better than when someone is kind to you is when you're kind to someone else. So be the spark. Be that someone that performs acts of random kindness. Start today. Start now. If you're here, you've already started. And if you're not here, you're going to start tomorrow. So we're counting on you. Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Bert.
Thank
This
you
is
to the
great.
both of you. You guys
Much
are
success.
sparking us every day, and every day we speak with you. You
Much
really are.
success on this third annual, and looking forward to seeing many more annual 5K Park Fest.
Hey,
Thank you so
before we
much.
go,
Thank you.
thumbs up, everybody, and high fives. All right, let's have fun
Bye.
today, and let's be kind. Bye-bye.